sweet potatoes are delicious, versatile, and nutritious. They're also very high in a type of carbohydrate called resistant starch, which is good for your health. So it may be tempting to eat them every day. But can you eat sweet potato every day? What happens if you do? Let's explore this in more detail. First, let's look at the benefits of sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are a good source of many essential nutrients, including vitamin A, vitamin C, manganese, and dietary fiber. They're also high in antioxidants like beta-carotene, which has been shown to have anti-inflammatory effects in the body. The American Institute for Cancer Research also considers sweet potatoes to be a good source of food energy. That's because they contain complex carbohydrates that can help fuel your body while you exercise and throughout the day. Plus, sweet potatoes are filling and satisfying, so they can help you feel full and reduce your overall calorie intake. This can lead to weight loss over time. Finally, sweet potatoes are a good source of potassium, which can help lower blood pressure by counteracting the effects of sodium in your body. Now let's talk about the potential downsides of eating sweet potatoes every day. First, sweet potatoes are high in carbohydrates, which are converted into sugar in the body. When you consume too many carbs, excess sugar can be stored as fat, which can lead to weight gain over time. According to the USDA, one medium-sized sweet potato with the skin contains around 26 grams of carbs. For someone following a 2,000-calorie diet, this would account for 13 of their daily carb intake. If you're trying to lose weight or manage a condition like diabetes, you may want to limit your daily carb intake to 150 to 200 grams. So if you're eating 2 sweet potatoes every day, they could account for a large portion of your daily carb limit. And since sweet potatoes are higher in carbs than regular potatoes, it's important to monitor your intake. One medium-sized regular potato without the skin has around 17 grams of carbs. In addition to weight gain, consuming too many carbs from sweet potatoes or other sources can also lead to blood sugar spikes, which can increase your risk of developing type 2 diabetes. According to research, sweet potatoes have a glycemic index, or GI score, of 74. The GI measures how quickly a food raises your blood sugar levels. Foods with a high GI are considered to be more likely to cause blood sugar spikes than foods with a low GI. As a result, it's generally recommended to consume sweet potatoes with a lower GI. To keep your blood sugar levels steady, pair them with protein and healthy fats. Protein and healthy fats like those found in nuts and seeds slow down digestion and can prevent rapid blood sugar increases. Another potential downside of eating sweet potatoes every day is that they can cause digestive issues like bloating, gas, and diarrhea. This is due to the high fiber content in sweet potatoes, which is around 3 grams per medium-sized sweet potato. Fiber is important for maintaining good digestive health, but it can cause discomfort if you're not used to eating a lot of it. Additionally, sweet potatoes contain a sugar alcohol called mannitol, which is often used as a sugar substitute. However, some people may be sensitive to mannitol, and consuming large amounts of it can lead to digestive issues like diarrhea. Next, let's talk about vitamin A toxicity. Sweet potatoes are an excellent source of beta-carotene, which the body converts into vitamin A, however. It's possible to get too much vitamin A, especially from supplements. According to the National Institutes of Health, symptoms of vitamin A toxicity include blurred vision, headaches, nausea, fatigue, irritability, and dry skin. Although it's rare for this to happen from eating sweet potatoes alone, it's still important to monitor your intake, especially if you're getting vitamin A from other sources as well. It's generally recommended to get most of your vitamins and minerals from whole foods rather than supplements. Whole foods contain a variety of nutrients and compounds that can interact and support each other's absorption and utilization in the body. On the other hand, supplements typically contain high concentrations of a single nutrient which may not be as easily absorbed or utilized by the body. Finally, let's discuss the preparation methods for sweet potatoes. The way you prepare sweet potatoes can impact their nutritional profile and potential downsides. For example, if you're eating sweet potato fries, they're likely cooked in oil at high temperatures, which can make them high in unhealthy saturated fats. Plus, They may be salted or seasoned in other ways that can contribute to high blood pressure or other health problems. On the other hand, if you bake or steam your sweet potatoes, they can be a healthier and more nutritious option. It's important to choose healthy cooking methods and toppings for your sweet potatoes to maximize their nutritional benefits and minimize potential downsides. So what should you do if you've been eating sweet potato every day? If you've been eating sweet potato every day, it's important to consider the potential downsides we've discussed and take steps to mitigate them. First, if you're concerned about weight gain or blood sugar spikes, you may want to cut back on your sweet potato intake. Try eating them only a few times per week, or as an occasional treat rather than an everyday part of your diet. Additionally, you can try pairing your sweet potatoes with protein and healthy fats to help stabilize your blood sugar levels. If you're experiencing digestive issues like bloating, gas, or diarrhea, you may want to try eating less fiber overall. Gradually increasing your fiber intake can help prevent these issues. You can also try cooking your sweet potatoes in different ways to make them easier to digest. For example, steaming or mashing sweet potatoes can help break down some of the fiber and make them more digestible. Finally, if you're concerned about vitamin A toxicity, you may want to get your vitamin A from other sources, such as leafy green vegetables, carrots, and pumpkin. It's important to monitor your overall vitamin A intake and make sure it adds within the recommended limits. How often can you eat sweet potatoes? In general, it's safe and healthy to eat sweet potatoes several times a week. However, it's important to consider your individual needs and the preparation method. For individuals focused on weight loss or blood sugar control, it may be best to limit sweet potato consumption to a few times a week. Those with digestive issues may also want to limit their intake and choose more easily digestible preparation methods. Ultimately, sweet potatoes can be a nutritious and delicious addition to a balanced diet when consumed in moderation. Can sweet potatoes replace rice or potatoes? Yes, sweet potatoes can be a great alternative to rice or potatoes in many dishes. They offer a similar texture and flavor profile, but with a significant boost in nutrients. Plus, as we mentioned earlier, sweet potatoes are high in resistant starch, which can help stabilize your blood sugar levels and keep you feeling full and satisfied. To use sweet potatoes as a rice or potato substitute, simply cube them and roast or steam them until tender. You can then add them to soups, stews, stir-fries, or enjoy them as a side dish. What do you think about sweet potatoes? Do you eat them regularly? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and share it with your friends and family. We appreciate your support and hope you continue to tune in for more valuable nutrition and health tips. Thanks for watching.